Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday, everyone. Last day of May. Thank you so much for joining me at a different time than we're used to meeting. I've told many of you, I've told all of you that I am in the busiest part of my season. I do own a summer camp company, and we are just in the thick of things with training, and life gets really rough right now. But I see your questions and I am starring them. Thank you so much for joining you all. I'm probably going to have to stick to, I can go a little over the hour because in the midst of the mayhem, I'm also doing a psychic fair today that starts at noon. So, Rolling Stone gathers no moss, right? Whoops. An animal just walked in. You see that? Door opened. That was not a ghost. Hi, Gina Fish. Hi, Theo. Good to see you. I'm going to say hello to some of you while people are joining us, waiting for the notification to go out. I don't know if it already did. Mystic Road, great to see you. Craig Dixon. Let's see. Sweet Fairish. I like that name. Nice to see you. And got your question. Bomb. Yes, Margaret D. Gina Fish. Did I already say you? I'm saying it again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And Theo, I said hello to you and and Christine, great to see you. Got your question, Venus. Yes. Bomb got your question. Eleanor, so good to see you. Hi, Rosaire. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm hot. I've been running around all morning, so if you see me glistening, you know why. Hi, Daliel. Good to see you. Gina Fish, got your question. I'll tell everybody who I've got in my question list. Hey, there's John Scarborough. Hi. Kind of fun way to start a day. Yeah. I got your question. Got you, Eleanor. Thank you. Hi, Heather. That's my sister in Alaska. Any messages for me from my guides? Yes, I will look. Sorry, I'm hot. I walked the dog, had my 2 cups of coffee, ran around getting ready, and now I'm hot. It's a little warm here today, so it's great. Okay. Yes, Rosaire. Rosaire and I are going to meet each other for face-to-face for the first time. We've been in classes together, right, Rosaire? So we've met over Zoom, but we're going to be meeting in Mount Shasta in a couple of weeks on the 20. I'll be there on the 25th. You might be there sooner. Heather will be there as well, right, Heather? So let's see. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be past the bulk of my mayhem is really before the summer camp start, which is next week. So it'll be nice to get away. Okay, Craig Dixon says, my lady, 1964 is starting on TCM. I know Clara loves this film. Okay. I don't watch TCM very often. I probably should. Oh, Rosaire says, yes, we have met and we have lifetimes. Okay. Ms. Sherlock, I'm not sure I saw your first question. Oh, yes, I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Gina says, it's always funny to how people look in person after getting to know them on Zoom. It is, but my experience for the most part is I'm not surprised at all. Like they look and sound and act the way I expected. So Oh, Christine, I'm flying into Medford. And I'm a little bent out of shape about that. Medford, Oregon, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Mount Shasta. I am a little bent out of shape because United just changed my flight out to different times. Heather will talk about that if you're still here. I'm really kind of mad, so I may have to cancel my outbound flight. Okay, guys. Well, it is our we're taking we're postponed. This is our postponed Friday Night Live that we like to do. My Fair Lady. That's what I thought you meant, Craig. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys joining early. So, Heather, you're flying into Redmond? Because I'm flying into Medford, and we're supposed to be meeting there and sharing a car. So, yeah. All right. All right, guys. Well, let's get going. It's a beautiful day here. I hope it's lovely where you are. I'll tell you which questions I have checked, and I will put on my glasses so I can see. All right. So I have Sweet Farish. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you here before. Craig Dixon, Sagita 74, Margaret D, Mystic Road, Christine, Venus, Bomb Bomb, C, Eleanor, Rosaire, Gina Fish, 4. Hold on. There we go. Heather, Goff, Ms. Sherlock. And if you have any other questions, you can pop them in. We'll see how far we can go. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Gina Fish. I appreciate that. Yes, please like and subscribe. I'll introduce myself to anyone who's new here. I'm Kelly Scarborough. The Mystic Next Door is my YouTube channel. And I am a psychic and a medium, and I also do healing work. And here we are. So I appreciate you joining me. And like Gina Fish said, it is great if you like what you find here to hit the subscribe button and to get the notifications. Click that little bell. All right. Well, welcome, Sweet Farish. I hope I'm saying that correct. Hi, Dorella. Nice to see you. Okay. So the first question I have today is from Sweet Farish. There we go. Any messages from my guides about the connection between this man and me, please? We worked in the same building around 3 years ago. The attraction was there, but nothing happened. Thanks. Okay. If you could put his first name, if you're comfortable, that would be great. Or you could just put his initials. And I'll see if I can tune in. I may use the cards of the dowsing rods for clarification. Okay. Sweet Farish. Hi, Kate. All right. All right. You know what, Sweet Farish? I'll be honest with you. I'm not really getting any connection. I feel like this is a person who came into your life to sort of, he's average build and dark haired. What I was going to say is I feel like he was kind of like a little, like the universe's way of reminding you of the type of person that you really kind of are drawn to, like that it was kind of a little ping for you. But I'm not really, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like this person is even available. But I do feel like the person who comes into your life, that, the next person who you develop a relationship with, may have similar features or similar qualities, right? So not simply dark-haired and build, but I feel like there's something about this person's personality that was very appealing to you that you should look for in the next relationship. So is he really outgoing, or is he really kind of maybe a little bit shy but kind? Or is he, really athletic? Or what is the thing that I feel like there's something about his personality in addition to his appearance that is important for you to sort of help you. And I always say this, like when we meet somebody and he was polite and kind. This is really important for you, sweet Farish. This is really important for you to find somebody with those qualities, because this kind of helps your soul develop. And it's I'm hearing the word healing. Those qualities are going to be really healing for you, because I get the feeling that you may not have been in relationships with people who were as supportive as this person or that quality would bring. Okay, I hope that's helpful. But I'm not really feeling like this specific person is it. It's sort of this type of person. He's like he's a prototype that you should strive for. Okay. And hi, Tani and Ro. Nice to see you from Australia. Wow. Amazing. Okay. I got your question. I'm going to star a few more questions before we move on here. So good luck to you, sweet Farish. Hi, Kate. Got your question. Nancy G. Good to see you. And Celtic Seer. Please note what John Scarborough is asking. Let me see what John Scarborough asked here. John Scarborough happens to be my husband. So welcome, John Scarborough. He's like he's my promoter, my biggest supporter. Oh, it was your brother's anniversary. I've got a few questions here, and so sorry. Dilly-dallying. Sweet Parish says, and guys I was drawn to in the past weren't very kind indeed. It makes sense. Yeah. I would just want to say, I'm getting a chill when I say this now, sweet Farish, that I feel like your guides put this person into your sphere to recognize the type of person who's going to really be like complete who you are and help your soul to develop. Okay. Good luck to you. All right. And I want to say one more thing. I'm just hearing right now, like when we are seeking to attract somebody to ourselves, we ask ourselves, we know when we're ready because we say, we should all ask ourselves, would I date me? Would I date myself? Right? What are the qualities? And those are the qualities that you emit are the magnetic things that we pull back into ourselves, right? We draw into ourselves those qualities that we send out into the world. Sorry, I just needed to say that to you. So if you're feeling like, there's something that you're really critical about yourself, and we all do this to ourselves, please make sure that you stop it, because we all are here for a purpose. I don't care, if you're like, oh, I have the wrong color hair, or I have, thick thighs, or I have I'm not worthy, or whatever it is. We need to stop that. We need to stop that and recognize. And if you feel like you're not there yet, then work on yourself before you try to draw that relationship in. Venus says, once we become the person we would want, we attract that. Perfect. I love, love, love what you said. Okay. Sorry about that. Sweet Parish says, I have more work to do before I can date myself. I know that sounds really weird, but the question, it's a fair question, right? It's an interesting one. I heard that recently, and it just came back into my mind as we were talking. Okay, Craig, how is my friend Mary Alice Rodriguez doing? Does she have anything to say? I'm sure I'm sure she's aware of my remembrances of her. Okay, I assume she's on the other side. Craig, Mary Alice Rodriguez. Okay, I feel it's weird because I feel like she was not just a friend, but sort of like a teacher to you. Like she really kind of showed you, like she showed you or helped you, kind of see your path or helped you in your life somehow. A teacher, a healer, a helper as well. Um, First of all, I feel like she just feels very, very at peace when I tune into her energy on the other side, Craig. She feels very floaty, almost like very elevated in her spiritual vibration. Um, and let's see. And I do feel like she's still kind of giving you that guidance from the other side, but she's giving me a little bit of a like finger wag here, as if you're not always recognizing her guidance from the other side, from beyond. Okay, from beyond the veil. Um, so she's asking you to sort of tune in a little bit more. She also wants to say she's like blowing you kisses. Like she wants to say that she's, honored that you are touching base with her now. But she's also saying it's about time kind of thing. So there you go. Mary Alice Rodriguez, thank you for coming. She feels she really feels like a very settled soul. I feel like she may have been gone for a while. Okay. Thank you, Craig. And thank you, Mary Alice. Hi, Sagita, 74. Can I get a reading, please? Okay. Just a general reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple cards to see what your guides want you to know. There's also some, let me just see what I'm picking up. I'm not sure what that is. I need to pull these cards. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. This makes sense to me. All right, Sagita. You get 2 pages and the 9 of Swords. So the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, what are you worried about, Sagita? Are you worried you'll always be alone? Are you worried that you're, that it's going to be difficult to find the one? But so go back to my previous message, Sagita. What is it that you exude that you want to draw back into your life? Okay, but also it's saying these 2 cards. Whoops, I feel like this could be a relationship reading. I don't know why, but the Page of Swords is all about manifesting something. Okay, this is manifesting something, but this could be manifesting healing. You say, I worry about mom, Sagita. Okay, this could be about, there's your worry right there. This is the 9 of Swords. Up night's worried about things. But this is saying take action. You're getting the thoughts and the ideas. Now we want to just manifest this. There's some way that you can help your mom. If this isn't a physical healing, emotional healing way, there's something that you can do, whether it's that you help her connect her with the right resources to really kind of to help her situation out, or this could also be about money. But I feel like this is often about just like knowing that you can manifest things. Yeah. All right. So good luck to you, Sakita. Stay out of that worry, because again, just like with relationships, we attract what we put out there. So yes. Okay. Thank you, Sagita. Craig says, I'm very glad we were high school friends, and she wants me not to hurt about her passing, self-inflicted. Oh, dear. Uh-huh. Yeah, I am so sorry. 1982. That's the year John and I graduated from high school as well. All right. Oh, she's doing great now. I mean, she feels very, very like free and beautiful spirit. She's gone through all the learning, the life lessons, and the review. Okay, Margaret D. Venus, that's the year I was born. I know, I'm old. It happens. Oh, thank you, Chanley. I love these cards. I should tell you what they are, shouldn't I? These are the Ethereal Visions Luna edition. Sometimes they're a little hard to see because they are iridescent, but they're really, really beautiful. I love them. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. Okay. Margaret D. Sorry, my dog is here and he was making those noises like he was going to throw up. So, okay. Margaret D. Regarding a pipe I hear dripping behind the wall in my condo, can my guides tell me the location of the issue and if repairs will impact my unit, the unit above me or adjacent to me? Okay. Hi, Alex H. Good to see you. Oops, this card wanted to. I was putting the cards down so that I could sort of tune into it, and then a card jumped off of the deck, and I want to say it's this Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is a card of being kind of standing your ground and really kind of in defense mode. I feel like this is also kind of like you might want to be a little proactive here. These kind of even look like pipes, right? Isn't that crazy? But I do feel like, let me just see. It does feel like it is in your unit. I don't know if it's like behind the kitchen or the bathroom. Like obviously it's going to be someplace where there's water, but it feels like it could be something that you need to explore. Unfortunately, it does look like there may be a little, you may have to spend some money to do it. And but I think it's going to be okay. I do think you should tackle it sooner than later, Margaret D, because I feel like it could get worse and you could damage. I don't know if there are people below you. Yeah, I think you need to. And if you want, you can listen, and you could poke a little hole in your wall and see if you can find some damage. The other thing they're also showing me again is being cautious with water accumulating and mold buildup. Okay. I think we've talked about that before, Margaret. Maybe this is something that's been going on for long enough now. Now, if you can hear the drip, that means there's a puddle, right? That means there's probably a puddle somewhere, and that could mean mold. So take action on that one. I really do feel like, because you don't want it to get to the point where it's a bigger problem. Okay. Chanley says most of us don't see the worth in ourselves. And that it's so true. I feel like that's kind of one of the challenges that we come here to face on this earth, right? We come here to, as they always say, like our soul, our essence is a part of the whole, including source. We are part of source. We all bring the gifts of the universe here, but we come here to learn the messages of separation, of individuality, of them against me, because we can't do it on the other side. We have to do it in this place. But the other challenge and the other mission is to overcome that and recognize, rather than our separateness is to recognize our similarities, our not only our uniqueness, but our that we are a part of everything. If we hurt others, we hurt ourselves, is the message I always say. So if I'm critical because, I'm too fat or too skinny or too loud or too short or too whatever the thing is, we're really kind of injuring everyone around us because other people don't see it that way. All right. And if they do, then cut them from your lives. Yeah. Margaret D says it should be covered by the condo. Yes. Okay. Because if it's not inside your unit, that's a good point. There you go. Get it checked out. I feel like it could become a bigger problem if you don't nip it in the bud. Okay. Thank you. Mystic Road. Doug's energy toward me. Okay. Doug's energy toward me. I think there's a possibility that he could fancy you, Mr. Road. I do. But I also feel like he's kind of preoccupied with something else. I don't know if he's in another relationship or shy or something like that. Like it might be, I think he has taken note of you, that he notices you. But I also don't think he knows whether you are interested. So you may want to kind of put out some of those messages a little more overtly or just be a little more attentive or something, because I feel like there is something there. There's something could be there, but he has to sort of, if he's in a relationship, obviously we have to be careful with that. So good luck to you, Mystic Row. That's exciting. Hi, Totally Mixed. How are you? I got your question. Okay. Christine, what can I do since I just found out B is getting 16,000 from my dad's account saying cash? Elderly abuse? Oh. Is this somebody who's looking after your dad, Christine, who has you suspect they might be coercing him into giving them some money? I'm gonna pull a couple cards. I'm not feeling that energy right now. She's 84 years old, and yes, okay. 84 years old and coercing your dad. The lovers. Every month. Okay. All right. That's a different story. Well, I'm going to say this. I think your dad has, I think I don't know what your dad's mental state is, but I think he agreed to this. I do think I don't know if they're in a relationship with this lover's card, but this is a partnership. Oh my goodness. Okay. But I do feel, okay, let me just, you know what? I'm going to ask the dowsing rods if she is taking advantage of your dad. I will say this. I don't feel like your dad is feeling taken advantage of, and she wants more. Is she caring for your dad or something? Or is there's something that she's doing for your dad? All right, let's ask this. Okay, is B taking advantage of Christine's dad? Is B taking advantage of Christine's dad? I hate to say this, but this is a no. I feel like there's been some agreement between them. Okay. Did Christine's dad offer this money willingly to B? Yes. Does he understand the implications? You see how it's waggling? This is kind of okay. Look at that. It waggled a bit, but then it went into a yes. He understands the implications. Um, uh, so she's sending it to her own children, Christine? That's very weird. Um, have you talked to her? Have you had a conversation with her, or is this just sort of hearsay? And who has power of attorney over your dad's stuff? You might want to talk to I think you should talk to your dad. Okay. I think you should need to have a conversation with your dad. Your dad feels a little bit feisty, right? Even trying to get into my accounts with the rentals. Oh my goodness. All right. That is sketchy. But I feel like you need to have a conversation with your dad because I think he blessed this somehow. But I would look into unfortunately, I feel like this could get messy because your dad doesn't think that he has a compromised memory or anything like that. I think he thinks he's doing this and it's the right thing. And they're showing me like this is something that you could go around and around and around with. Like it could take many cycles and really turn into a bit of a fiasco. But have a quick conversation with your father. Have a writing notes to the tenants, signing my dad's name. Holy cow. Okay. Now, if that's true, you may want to see. I feel like you're going to have to get some kind of declaration of your dad's that your dad's not of sound mind, which could really hinder your relationship with your father even further. Wow. I would actually get some legal advice here. Or maybe there's some kind of legal defense fund or something like that. Some kind of advice in your area about what to do and gather your evidence. Like make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row, Christine. But I'm going to say this. I do feel like your dad gave her permission. So you're going to have to really prove that he's not of sound mind. And this may affect your relationship with your father, unfortunately. Oh, so sorry. Talk to the attorney. She described it as undue influencer. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. If he's forgetting what you said, then you need to take action and see about getting power of attorney and all of those things. And it takes some time to get, testing and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's really tough. I am so sorry. I feel like she may have done this before. Wow. Yes, somebody said talk to his doctor and get a note. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's all send our blessings and our well wishes to Christine. That's a tough one. Yes. Can you get a stay on his accounts for now? Yeah. I will also just got this flash too that you have to be careful. I feel like this B lady could try to get one step ahead of you here and get it turned on, these allegations turned on you. But act quickly. Yeah. Quick like a bunny. Whatever it is you need to do. There you go. I'm so sorry. According to the manager of the bank, I can say 2 signatures. I don't. Oh, I see. That's a good idea. Require 2 signatures on everything so she can't take the money. Yeah. That's a great idea. If that's available, then do it ASAP. Yeah. I'm getting a chill. Sorry, I get tingles when I hear that. Okay, Venus. Good luck to you. Could you ask what June is bringing to me? Okay, for Venus and June. Look at that cute little puppy. Venus, born in 1982. Are you a Gen X or a millennial? I don't know what that means. All right. For Venus. Okay. A couple of cards that wanted to pop right out. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So this is kind of nice. I want you to, so first of all, we start with this one though. The 7 of Swords is about kind of being lied to, cheated, stolen from, that kind of thing. You might have a little bit of that energy in your aura. So I don't know if this is a former relationship or what it might be. The 2 of Cups is often considered this is a love relationship or a bond between others, a partnership, like signatures, a connection with other people. This might be somebody who, oh, you feel that at your job. Okay, so somebody might be really kind of taking something from you. Hi, Viviani, good to see you. Check out her channel, guys. But this is a card of like, I feel this is a card of speed, right? The Knight of Swords is about speed, but it can also be about impulsivity, right? Really kind of like things quickening for you. So what I want to say for you is you need to sort of you need to maybe confront this is this behavior where somebody's really kind of doing you dirty, perhaps. Confront it, and then you can move forward, right? In maybe a better partnership, maybe a friendship, a love relationship. It's just saying to me that there may be some things that you need to address in June, but it will be moving forward quickly. Things are going to develop quickly for you. Yep. And I don't know if this is an emotional relationship or if it's a friend relationship, but it could also be your the relationship you have in the workplace with other people and how you see your life. Okay. All right, cool. That is interesting. Let us know how that works out, Venus. It sounds like you have a busy month and you are working on it. So that's really cool. Hi, Bernadette. Good to see you. Hi, Brenna41. How are you? And Viviani, I will be happy to give you a question and a reading. Great to see you. If I missed you and you popped in, so happy to see everybody here. Thank you for joining me on Saturday morning. Not my usual time, but my life is really kind of out of, that's crazy right now. Okay. Yeah. And Venus, I also feel like this could actually even result in like promotion or something like that, but sort of laying the groundwork for that. Something moving forward. Hi, Brina. Good to see you. Brina. Okay, that is Kelly. Oh, right. Yes, Saturday is hopping. I know. As I was saying earlier, I do have a psychic fair to go to, so I will keep moving it along. Okay. A dear a dear coworker, Lane, passed away unexpectedly about 5 years ago. Does he have any messages for me at work? Work has been shaky. Okay, Lane. All right, Lane. Was Lane a little bit older? He feels I feel like I'm seeing somebody who looks kind of a kind person, a little gray hair, or gray in his hair. Or maybe that's just symbolic that he's a little bit older than you. Hi, Witness. Nice to see you. You're new here too. Um, okay, so Lane, he says it, first of all, he says it was my time. It was my time. Okay. And so he feels in the workplace. I'm tuning in quick to your workplace. He's showing me kind of like there may be some things that you can do to sort of protect your area of work or whatever your job is. Like there's he's showing me kind of like putting things in a row, kind of like take some measures to protect your job. I don't know if this is with other people or like in a reorganization that it's coming down the pike or something like that. But do some things that make you a little bit indispensable, right? So that your skills are older 50s. Yeah, I know. I'm 60. So, but he feels like did feel like he was a little bit, I don't know if he was older than you or whatever, but uh yeah, it feels like there's a little bit of shakeup going on, like you said, shaky. It does feel like there are I don't know if there are new people or if there are money issues or things like that going on with the company, but I do feel like you can sort of somehow you can build a little wall around yourself and protect your little piece of, your job. Okay? So take that for what it means. I don't understand what I'm seeing. I see everything in symbols. So he's kind of showing me like you're kind of building a little bit of putting things around you that that sort of make a little fortress for yourself, so to speak. That there's something that you may be able to do. So really kind of think about what that may be, Bomb Bomb. I don't know. I can't explain it any other way. Okay. Good luck. Good luck to you. I think there are a lot of people going through these things right now too. They're also just telling me too that we're all in the snow globe being shaken up right now because it's time to really kind of look at our needs and our wants and whether we're where we want to be. So just put that out there too. Okay? All right. Rosaire. Hi, Rosaire. Like I said, I can't wait to meet Rose. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. Rosaire and I are going to meet face to face in June when we're in Mount Shasta with Medium Kim and Danny Shea, Linda G, and Nell and Alice L. So excited. And Rosaire. So fun times. Fun times. Okay. And my sister Heather. Okay. Will my travel in September be safe and fun? Let's go to the dowsing rods. Oh, I just turned off my light somehow. There we go. Okay. Will your travel in September be safe? Right off the bat, it's a big old yes. I think it's going to be a good one. Where are you going, Rosaire? Let us know. Yeah. I don't feel any concerns. It does feel exciting and new, and that's great. Gina Fish. Is there anyone who has a crush on me? If yes, will it be revealed soon? Oh my goodness. Let's bring out the dowsing rods again. Okay. Bomb Bomb says, my Minecraft castle. Hey, I run STEM camps. Minecraft is very popular, right? Okay. Gina, anyone who has a crush on Gina at this moment? It looks like it's wider than it is, which is a no for me. It's a slightly wide, but the angle of the camera makes it look really wide. So it's probably just out. It's just out a little bit. I feel like it's not right at this time, Gina Fish, but because it wasn't like full wide. It feels like it could be coming soon. I think I've said this to you before. I feel like summertime, like I'm getting July right now, maybe the time that something may happen. Yeah. All right. Okay. Ooh, Gina Fish says she's getting geometric symbols around herself. Yeah. I do feel like there is like almost like this energetic bubble that you can really like stay out of the fear, but like put this you could do this symbolically too. Like put this energetic bubble out there around yourself. Okay. Good luck to you, Gina Fish. We want to know when you meet that person. I think when you do, it'll be the right one, but it's sort of like an icebreaker thing. Once that it's like a dam breaking when it happens. Okay. Do you have a message from my friend Janet? Oh, okay. Your friend Janet for okay. Okay, hold on. She's like really quiet. I'm curious how long ago she passed. For because sometimes when it's fairly recent, it's a kind of a it's they're in a life review. I'm gonna just ask if this is the person. I feel as if she was. I'm seeing her kind of like. It feels like she may have been sick for a while before her passing. Um, a few years. Okay. It feels like it could have. So I don't know. I sort of still feel like she's kind of her energy is still building on the other side. Like she may have had. Um, hold on. It feels like there could have been like some conflict. She could have had some, um, or just a real struggle. And um, hold on. Let me just see what I can get from her. She has a very soft personality, like from my vantage, at least how she feels right now, she feels very kind of quiet and soft personality, like kind of the type of person who um, stood kind of at the edge of the room and watched. How I don't know how to describe that. And I also want to say it feels like she didn't really like she didn't really kind of jump into life the way that she could have. Um, she's also sort of saying that her illness may have been related to how she protected herself or something from hurts and things that she experienced in life. Um, okay, so now she's sort of turning that for and sort of saying, like she's turning that toward you. Like if she were to have a message for you, she's saying, "Hi, Annie Bear. Good morning." She's saying, like, don't do the same, right? Like, really embrace life. And she's sort of regretful that she did not do that because I feel like she may have had some really early hurts and things like that in her life that she carried with her. And it kept her from engaging. So don't do that. She's asking you not to do that for. She's saying I don't feel like that's your personality either. I feel like um, she's like I feel like she is kind of constantly available to you, like in your life. But in a very kind of like she was in life, she's not very like overt from the spirit world in her energy around you, but she is there. Yeah. She does feel like she's supportive with you. Did she have children? I'm now seeing some kids. Um, and she's drawing my attention there. So if she did have children, please pass on her love. And a little, I just hate to say, like regret that she left earlier than she should. And also some also gratitude for the support that they gave her. But she had 3 children. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there for she's doing great. She's just sort of that same kind of soft energy, or maybe that, I don't know if that's how her personality was here on life, but that's how she comes across now. Like very, very kind of in the background kind of energy. All right. Blessings. Okay, on to Eleanor. Do the guides have any advice regarding a short vacation I plan to take next week? I don't know if, oh, thank you. Thank you for, I don't know where you're going, Eleanor, but I feel like the first thing they showed me is like an umbrella or a raincoat. Like you may encounter some rain, so come prepared. It might be kind of a wet one, a wet trip wherever you're going. All right. And it feels, is this like a fact finding, or is this like an exploration? I know, Eleanor, you're looking to maybe relocate. So I feel like you're going to, the weather may hinder you a little bit, but it's going to be good. It's going to be a good opportunity for you to see some places and experience, and make sure you spend enough time there to, like really kind of, don't stay on the go and plant, like get into the environment, like know your space, really kind of feel it, the energy of the space where you go, if that makes sense. Okay. That's the advice. Take a raincoat, take an umbrella. All right. Let us know. Here's Heather. Are you still here? My little sister. Advice for me from the guides. Okay. It's hard when I know somebody, so I'm going to. Okay. They're bringing my attention right away to your children. I feel like a lot of your energy right now is turned to the kids, particularly R. I won't say his name. And like helping out something there. All right. So what does this mean? They also, I feel like they're showing me like getting outside in nature, going out for walks and hikes, or going for a little camping weekend, or whatever it is. They really want you to sort of enjoy life a little bit more, kind of all work and no play. Yeah. So they want you to really focus on, you a little bit, and really kind of taking time for yourself, not focused out on everybody in your family, but bring it inward. Okay. I'll pull a card for you. Yeah. So Annie Bear says it's easier to find out praying places in the rain. Oh, I love that. Oh, look, Heather. Look, Ace of Cups. I just want to say this. They're just validating. This is like, I feel like this is about loving yourself and doing for yourself, right? You're worth it. Remember that. That's the energy that I'm getting from this, right? Like everybody else is good. Now focus on yourself. Okay. Thanks, Heather. Goodbye. All right. Ms. Sherlock. Hi, Joyful Journey. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Gina. Gina Fish. You're so good. Okay, Ms. Sherlock, will I have to move next year when my lease expires due to overcharging and deteriorating conditions by new owner? Intuitively, I'm feeling like there may be a move, right? Start looking. But I'm going to go to the dowsing rods and say, will Ms. Sherlock have to move next year? Yeah. It bobbled and then it crossed. That was kind of a quick cross when it did. It's sort of like I feel like you're going to have sort of some negotiations and conversations, and then one day you're going to be like, no, these people aren't being reasonable, and you're going to make those decisions. I almost feel like you could even move before your lease is up and you'll have grounds for it or something like that. So good luck to you, Ms. Sherlock. I'm so sorry about that. Oops. Owner. Yeah. All right. Dorella. Will the conjure oil from SB that I want to use be successful with what I want to accomplish? It's about a relationship, SB. That's what I'm getting right off the bat. Are you trying to use some kind of like, I don't know if this is some kind of like magic. I don't know anything about this kind of thing, but I'm seeing like a relationship. Oh, they want you to stay. Yeah, just hold your ground and really ask for what you need, Ms. Sherlock. But okay, it may not be settled, but just really kind of negotiate. All right, Dorella. I'm going to ask the dowsing rods because I'm not really getting an answer. I have to be honest with you. I'm just not familiar with this kind of thing, but I don't feel like it's good. And I think you could actually just as easily make your own essence or some kind of like essential oil or something like that for that energy and infuse it. Okay. Will the conjure oil from SB be successful with what you want to accomplish? That's a no. But what I'm hearing though is that if you do, I want you to give it your own intention and energy. I mean, even bless it and clear the energy from it and whatever, so that and that's why I'm saying this could be, you could take a rock you find in your garden. You could take, bless some tap water if you want, really. But really kind of send some, or some essential oils or something. You could put your own energy into it, save your money, and get the same result, right? Maybe even a better result, Dorella. My hands are starting to buzz the way they do when I'm getting into that healer mode. Please just be cautious, okay? I'm always uncomfortable with things like that in case the energy that somebody else has really put into those things isn't exactly what you were hoping for. Okay. Hi, Witness. You can put your question in. I only have about 15 more minutes, so I have to, because I'm going to a psychic fair today. So I'm going to be doing this all day. All day. Yay. Hi, Kate. Thank you, Dorella. Good luck to you. Be cautious. Just proceed with caution. Never got an answer from you when I asked how would my guides prefer to communicate with me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm sorry we missed that one. Okay. Would it be possible for an answer today? How would your guides like you to communicate? Right off the bat, I'm getting a ringing in my ear, Kate. Ringing in my ear. They're telling me that you really need to work on your clairaudience. They're also showing me like a pen. So some maybe clairaudience / automatic writing, right? Really good way to communicate with your guides and hear from them. And and then as far as you communicating with them, well, just your thoughts and your intention are the way to go. Thank you, Witness. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Let's see. I have you next, Tani and Ro. Don't worry about that. Okay. So what they're saying is, Claire, I think your clairaudience, tune into, try to really kind of listen to your inner ear, not inner ear. That's funny. Listen to your inner voice. For me, it's like a thought that comes into my head in my own voice, right? I don't, sometimes I do, but I don't hear um, an external voice usually. So Kate, really, and that this is about trusting what comes in as it comes, like really kind of um, you have to sort of suspend that disbelief for a minute, like I'm just imagining this. Um, okay. All right. Okay, Kate, I hope that's helpful for you. Um, Brenna, I have you on the list too. Okay. And I'm gonna try to get through as many people as I can. Thank you so much, Kate. Good luck to you. Let us know how it's working out. And I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Would love to know if my spirit family come through with a message, especially my brother or dad. Oh, okay. I feel like I have your brother first, right out of the gate. Um, Tani and Ro. Tani. I'm just gonna call you Tani. Um, he feels to me. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see. I feel like they're both there. Um, Dad and brother. But the brother comes through first. I feel like he's kind of got a little bit of a uh like a were you close in age, Tani? Like I feel like you two were at some point really close. Um oh, Rose, your partner. Okay. Uh I feel like you and your brother were at some point really close. Maybe there was like a little separation. Sorry, I'm gonna go quickly. I feel like he has a little bit of a like there may have been a rift sometimes, but at heart, at your essence, you guys were close. Um, and I don't know if you guys were having some, differences when he passed or something like that. Um, and or it had happened at some point. It just feels like there may have been a little conflict or something. He feels, but like no no differences, no hard feelings now. I mean, it's just sort of like sending all the love. Um, I did dad go after him? Did dad join him? He was up the coast, I was in the city. Um, you wanted him to get his health on track. Did your dad pass after him or before him? Dad feels, to be honest, dad feels a little more distance. Like he felt like the message from brother is more important um, to you. Okay, there we go. Dad feels like he's saying to me, I feel like your dad lived a good like a good long life, or he lived the life that he was meant to live, or something like that. Um, he I feel like your dad didn't have it easy, like as a young man. He really worked hard, but in the end, I feel like he's very proud of you and your brother and the family that he raised. Is mom still here? I feel like he wants to send regards to mom, although I'm not really sure there. I don't feel as if they may have been together uh, at when he passed. Complicated man. Um, I'm just telling you what the words that I'm hearing. He says, "As it should be, as it should have been." I mean, um, so whatever may have happened, were like these are lessons that everybody, um, as a whole, as a collective, were meant uh, to learn together. Whew, he's making me dizzy. Sorry. Um, he has a little bit of an apology too. Like maybe he really, I don't know. Was he, sorry to say this, but was he a bit of a drinker or just, or something like that? Like didn't take care of himself either. Um, he's okay, now he's sort of drawing this sort of parallel to your brother a little bit. So maybe there was something similar to there. Um, they feel like, this sort of, I would say this, but I think this is what they do. Yes, drinker. Mhm. Okay. Um, Hi, just visiting. Anyway, he's like, he's taking responsibility for not, you know, taking care of himself, and he these were kind of like emotional things that he feels like he was hiding. He was trying to tamp down with his drinking because of a past that was uh not the best. I feel like maybe his relationship with his own father or an uncle or some other older man in his life was not the best, and he says he tried to do his best, but he knows he didn't always do the you know what was right. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there, Tani. I just want to let me just ask for if there's a message for either one. They're like showing me, it's weird because I don't see this. Almost like they're clapping for you. Like I feel like they're cheering you on, like you have this is you're not on that same path that they were on, that destructive path you may have maybe in the past, but not anymore, or you're working on it or something, and they're supporting you. They're cheering you on for your decisions. Okay. All right. Love to you. Thank you. We'll send them with you. Nancy, can I get a card in Scorpio's feelings for me? Okay, I will pull a card for you. And I'm probably going to go to pulling cards because I got to leave in about 5 more minutes. And I'll try to speed this up so we can get everybody in. Okay. See, Tani? Okay, good for you. Oh, gosh. Nancy, this is probably not the card that you want to feel. I don't know. This is the 5 of Cups is a card of loss. Cups are emotions, right? So I don't know if he's got some like mixed feelings right now, disappointment, sort of some sadness. I don't know if he's able to feel what I'm feeling like saying is I'm not sure he's able to feel for you right now. Yep, look, I get another 5 of Swords. These are crossroads cards. I feel like he might be going through some things, and so he's just not in a position to really kind of be focused outward at all. I'm sorry to say that to you. I got you just visiting. I'm gonna try to do speed readings now. Okay, message for a spirit. Sorry, may I have a guide message for June? I'm going to use the cards. Oops, this one wanted to jump out. Look at this. This is the card of manifesting from your guides. They're saying you're doing it, right? This is making it happen. This is new starts in a new area. This could be new job, new finances, new health. Okay, so it's coming for you this June. They're saying there are opportunities for you, Jessica Lynn. Opportunities. Okay, good for you. Nice. I like that. Okay. Oh, it was your brother's anniversary yesterday. Thank you. All right. How is the other Gina? Oh, okay, Dorella. I think she's doing okay, but she works in the school system, as I understand it, and I think it's a really busy time. Plus, I've been switching my hours around because I'm so busy. So I think we're just not passing each other. I think she's doing well though. Okay. Channeling a message from my brother Sambath. All right. I'm just gonna get a quick. I'm gonna take a quick card. Sambath, can you give us a card so that we can speed this up? I'm so sorry. Oh, look what he gave you. The Lovers. He loves you. He just wants to send his love to you. What a beautiful card to get. We've seen this card a few times now. I know that sounds not, and this is fraternal love, right? He's sending all of his beautiful wishes to you. I do feel like he might send something about nature. I'm seeing like trees or like leaves, or maybe it's feathers. I don't know what it is, but there's something in nature that he's using to get your attention. All right. Brenna. May I have a message from my grandfather, Robert? He went by Glenn. Well, that's interesting. Glenn. Robert Glenn. Okay. Brenna, 41. Really quickly here. I may pull a card for him too. All right. Robert Glenn for Brenna. Brenna. I'm just going to say this. I don't know. I don't understand it at all. Was he into, did he have a, he's showing me like a snake. I don't know why. Okay. And it's showing me like this, a snake shedding his skin. So it's almost like, I think what I'm interpreting this, so I don't understand this at all. I feel like when he's showing that, like, when he left his body, when he went into spirit, it's like he was a whole new person. Okay, so I'm going to carry out this analogy and let's just see where it goes. But he's saying that, like, it was kind of like a relief to get rid of the old skin and kind of go back into his new and whole, fresh, new spirit, right? Leaving that behind. So he's showing you that he's just really good. I don't know why it's a snake. I have no idea what that means. So did he have a difficult life? Did he carry a lot of burdens? Did he really need to shed some things in his life? Did he have complicated relationships? I've never seen that before when I've tuned into somebody. Why would he show me a snake? Okay. And Glenn, what messages? Oh man, he's like a hoot. He's just oh, there it is. There it is. He was an alcoholic. You said it. I feel like he was a wild man. Like he lived a really kind of, I don't know, he lived on the edge is the way I feel. So in that regard, I feel like he's saying like, I did it the way I wanted to do it. But there is some like regret and apology for some of the wreckage that he left. But he also kind of makes it seem like it was meant to be. Yeah. Diaper change time. Wow. Okay. All right. He feels like I did it the way I wanted to do it. And so blessings to you. I think he's doing great up there, but what a hoot he is. Your mother was hurt by some of his actions. Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, I feel like he was playing out some karmic roles that he signed up for, unfortunately. Okay. Good luck to you, Brenna. May I have a message from my grandpa Flatley? Okay. I'm sorry because my time is almost up. I'm going to pull one card for you from Grandpa Flatley. I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out. Grandpa Flatley. He feels like a sweet guy, a sweet old man, a sweet character. He feels like he had strong hands, like he worked with his hands. Look, yeah, this is an unusual card for this deck, the Well, right? This is about creator. He dug deep. He worked, he worked. This could be the working with hands, if that's the case. He just feels like he just like was able to mold his world. He, okay, for you, the message for you, Maureen. He just feels very loving, like he's just such a like a presence. He was a presence, and he knows. I feel like his passing was a loss for so many people, because he just feels like he felt like a very salt of the earth but dynamic individual, and he just loves you. He just loved his whole family. Okay. All right. All right. I am very, very sorry. I've got a bunch of messages here that I haven't gotten to, but I'm going to have to run because I have to go to a psychic fair and I will never make it in time. I apologize if I didn't get to your question. I loved seeing everybody here today. And I just want to let you know, I normally do my tarot scopes on Sunday night, but I'm going to have to postpone it to Monday night because of my training schedule with my summer camps. Yeah, Maureen, he was a wonderful man. Kate says, I really appreciate your reading. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. So I will put up a post, and please join me on Sunday. And if I have time, I'll try to get to those. I think there were 5 or 6 questions I didn't get to. And I'm so sorry about that, but my time is really limited these days. I apologize. It'll get better soon, and I look forward to spending more time with you. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a great Saturday, and we will see you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.